Hello, epic gamers. Today we're going to be playing some GTA and making money for today and for the new DLC, which is coming out May 27th. And I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit weird. I'm a little bit sick. But anyway, I find these smokers and I decided to use my Debabianator, which is basically the up and atomizer weapon, except there's a Debaby noise each time I shoot it. But anyway, I head towards my submarine to go start up the new, well, it's technically not new because it came out 6 months ago, but the Cayo Perico heist, which every person has done, but I decided to do it because there is a special event this week. And I eventually do start up the mission and go onto my submarine, and I've said I'm going to teleport halfway across the map because my submarine is a magician named Larry who will steer a pet cat named Ricky who has committed 12 counts of arson and 28 homicides in 3 different countries, which is quite dangerous. But I'm currently on a mission to go gather some intel on what loot I'm getting and what my primary target is. And I do eventually make it all halfway across the map, and I eventually get into my sea sparrow, wait, no, sparrow, I don't know, plane, I mean helicopter, and I do get in there, and I eventually do find the vellum, but instead my helicopter gets possessed by Casper the Ghost, since Casper's sister and I were talking about why the Oppressor Mark II griefers and who kill all the players in the lobby and claim they're the best are the same people who eat pizza with a spoon. Yes, I have seen people eat pizza with a spoon. And yes, I made sure to kick their leg and spit on their hair. But I eventually do get inside the vellum, which is quite a crappy plane. This is the worst plane ever, in my opinion. This is the slowest plane ever, but I do admit. But these cinematic scenes just make me cry, to be honest. Probably because I put glue inside my eyes, which you should not put glue inside your eyes. It hurts your eyes and also hurts your feelings. Also, the fact that the door is open is a clear safety hazard, and which is very big bad. But I do eventually land on the Cayo Perico private island, and I swear, this island is so beautiful. Yeah.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No. Look at the top of his head.
But I mean, look at this man's hat. His tone is a very angry man, to be honest, and he looks like a person who is very constipated. But I find this hanger, and I find this, let's just call it AIN. I shall not say the actual name of this product. You can see it on the left, but, because it is very big bad. But I mark it down, and I eventually do get on the cameras and find my target, which is Sapphire Panther statue. Which is like 2 million on hard mode, and like 1.9 million on regular, which is quite epic if I do say so myself. But I find a painting as well, which already finishes the part of the elite challenge.
Oh my god! Wow!
But I eventually do exit out the cameras, and then I do head to parachute down towards the main docks so I can find any extra loot and potentially make more money. But just kidding, I get caught.
Bruh.
But I take out my frustration on this friendly, constipated NPC, and somehow he gets out multiple times. But I fast forward this scene, since who wants to see me run over a constipated, divorced NPC who hates himself for 10 minutes? But I hit him one more time, you know, just for good luck. But then I leave Cayo Perico Island, and then I do eventually land in Los Santos Airport, and I still haven't figured out who lost their damn toes. I swear, someone tell me. Someone, please, I need to know. I eventually do my first preparation mission for the heist, which is basically a vehicle prep, which I have to steal this boat, which is named the Longfin, which is just a scam. The boat doesn't even have any damn fins. I want my boat to be a fish. I screw boats. I want it to be a fish, but I do use my own Phantom Wedge semi-truck, which my boat is unhappy with its marriage to my semi-truck, and which is truly tragic. But my truck decides to put in an effort and quit his habits of chewing chips too loudly, and they get remarried. Wow. I just made a whole entire story about a semi-truck having an affair and getting divorced and getting remarried with a semi-truck. I am like the new J.K. Rowling, just to be honest. I'm like better than Harry Potter. But I eventually do complete the mission and can go on to the next prep mission. Which is unmarked weapons, and I decide to go to the top, from the top of the building, and go inside. And I decide, you know what? I'm gonna use my debabianator.
Huh? Yeah. Let's go. Huh?
But then I
Yeah.
this man, and you know what? I just felt like taking extra precaution, just threw a grenade in there. You know, kids, you can never be too safe. But anyway, turns out the weapons are inside the safe, and I eventually hack this laptop and get the safe weapons and stuff. I don't know what I'm speaking anymore. I'm just lost. But eventually these two helicopters try to attack me, and I simply get offended because I swear, 2, that reminds me of the number 2, which also reminds me of poop, which I simply get offended by, since this is supposed to be a very mature game, isn't it? I mean, don't I look intimidating though? Just look at me, with my red jacket and stuff. But I eventually do finish the mission. Next mission is to get this plasma cutter, and I use my trusty RPG to mow down my opponents, which is not only these gangsters, but the world, since my RPG causes more climate change, and I am quite happy with that. But I do eventually get my plasma cutter, but these gangsters roll up, and I feel very attacked, since why are you going after me? Yeah, sure, I murdered your friends, and, you know, stole your plasma cutter, which you needed for a bank robbery, but at least I didn't steal your dino nuggies. That's what truly matters at the end of the day, the fact that you have dino nuggies. Because once World War III starts, people use dino nuggies as currency. But anyway, I eventually do complete the mission, and then I start up the next mission, which is stealing a hacking device. But I use my debabianator just to finish off my opponents.
Yeah.
But I have to also hack this laptop, and I like to think that instead of me hacking this laptop, I have to put in a password, and the password is Step says, what are you doing? But maybe one day my dreams will come true. Who knows? Next mission is to steal a cutting torch from a construction site. I do eventually get to the construction site and, you know, get this conveniently put hard hat. And I put on the hard hat, and then I also take out my hammer because I'm going to become the next Bob the Builder. It's obvious. But turns out construction workers find a hammer's offensive and stereotypical, but I eventually have to kill them because, simply put it, I need this cutting torch. This cutting torch is a good cutting torch. I swear. Like, I'm running out of ideas. But anyway, I do find the cutting torch, and then I eventually bring it back towards my Kotsaka and stuff. But I eventually do start up the heist, and I appear in this boat, like looking like I just came out of a Despacito music video. But I do go to the beach closest towards the airstrip, since I go for my loot first rather than my primary target first, since I can get the first part of the elite challenge done, which will give me $100,000 extra.
Bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
But I do have a perfect accuracy, and then for some odd reason I put on this meth mask, or scuba mask, whatever you want to call it. But I want to call it the meth mask, since I'm very similar to Walter White, since we can both throw pizzas with perfect accuracy, and both of us are very big brain. I mean, I am a person who does not like to waste iron while mining diamonds, so instead I use a stone pickaxe to mine diamonds. I know, big brain, right? Just kidding, I use wood. What do you think I am? A waster? But I eventually do get to El Rubio's compound. You know what? I'm gonna call him El Rub, because I can. But I do go through the drainage tunnel And I speed this up because I'm like Lightning McQueen, but no one wants to see me, like, you know, just do this for like 30 seconds straight. No one wants to see this, okay? But I eventually do go up this drainage channel, which turns out this drainage channel is connected to the drainage channel, which is a drainage tunnel, which means poo poo and pee pee is in this tunnel. But I do go up this pee pee and poo poo tunnel because I need to in order to make $2 million. Would you go up a pee pee and poo poo tunnel for $1 million? I think you would. But anyway, I don't know why El Rubio doesn't notice the holes in his drainage tunnel. I simply don't know how. Like, each time, like, it says drainage tunnel is now plugged up. How do you not know the drainage tunnel is the drainage tunnel? Wow, El Rub dumb. Not going to lie. But I make my way throughout the compound, taking out some guards. The man right here gets knocked, and then I eventually go up these stairs, and well,
it was at this moment that he knew.
Just kidding. I know this man looked directly at me. I swear he's like the opposite of 6ix9ine and does not snitch. Wow. And I eventually pick up these gate keys and stuff, and I go up these stairs, and simply put it, I just can't, and I simply just cannot, I simply cannot understand why the man would not snitch on me. Truly put it, he is a big brother. But anyway, I eventually do get the painting of this ripoff of the Mona Lisa, which is quite amazing, not going to lie. And this ripoff of the Mona Lisa is quite a good ripoff since it simply is a quite great painting. I mean, honestly, it's a really good painting for a 3rd grader. But I eventually do open a Rubio safe and I steal his money, but not his medkit. Since I'm such a great Fortnite player, I don't need medkits. It turns out El Rubio has a family. Hopefully he doesn't have any children because his children would be hella dumb. And because, wait, am I El Rubio's kid? I mean, I am dumb. Maybe I am, but who knows. But I eventually do the hacking, and I speed it up because who wants to see me, you know, hack this thing? I mean, we're all about speed on this channel. And I know, little Timmy, you want to see me hack and do it, but look, Timmy, majority of the people don't want to see me hack this thing. I mean, they've probably seen it on other YouTube channels. But anyway, I do make it to the underground vault and stuff. And I do burn this lock. And I'm simply getting excited.
Yeah, boy.
Look at this. I swear, it's a pink, I mean, why did I say pink? A blue sapphire panther. I mean, it's super cool and it'll make me $2.3 million. But I simply don't know why I have to use a different plasma cutter. El Rub wouldn't even notice anyway. He doesn't notice the drainage tunnel. Like, I bet he wouldn't notice a plasma cutter. It's kind of, you know, true. And then I eventually get my $2.3 million, which could close to 2.4. I eventually take out this garden and I do make a run for it. But simply you have to admire the way I just use keys. I use keys in a very different fashion, but then we go to this cutscene, which I hated. I despise this cutscene. I don't think there's anything that I hate more than this cutscene. And I swear, my character, I swear, like, the button's just right there. The button's right there, I swear. Like, you've done this 43 times. Don't have that face. Don't act like you just discovered something. I swear, my character's dumb. But we don't judge on this channel. But I managed to take out this guard, and then I try to steal this bike, which I'm going to use to jump off a cliff. Yeah. But anyway, that was random. I didn't have anything to say, to be honest. Yes, okay. I'm sick, okay? Stop judging me. But I eventually do live. Yeah, I do live. But I leave last second. And then I keep swimming until I eventually do complete the mission. Heist complete. And now I bring this money to this man. I bring this money to this
ass haircut.
And for some reason I don't get an envelope. I mean, that money is that stuff is like worth like probably 10 million, but who cares? I passed this. Like, I passed my English exam. But anyway, I do get 2.2 million plus the elite challenge, which I did do because I am such an epic gamer. And if you subscribe and like and comment, you will also become an epic gamer as well. And I do get my $2.3 million, which is quite epic. And I complete, like I said, one already again. And I do have this little drink with my friend, Mini Madrazo, who is quite mini, indeed. I swear, I admire the way he froze that line. I swear, perfect accuracy. He should work for the freaking 8 Dodgers. He'll finally get him a win. But anyway, I decided to do a client job, which is diamond shopping, because this is a very nice client job, and also client jobs are double money this week, which is quite epic. How many times I've said epic in this video? But you may be thinking, why are you going in guns blazing? That's not the way you're supposed to do it. Well, that's the way grinders do it on this game, huh? Lil Timmy, huh? What you gonna say, Lil Timmy? Huh? But anyway, I mow down these guards, and I do eventually go inside this facility of diamonds. I swear, why don't these people mine diamonds with a stone pickaxe? Or a wooden pickaxe, but no, they use iron. Who uses iron to mine diamonds? I mean, who does? I actually try to think of who mines diamonds with iron pickaxes. It's quite awful to mine diamonds with iron pickaxes. You're being wasteful. But I do eventually pass this mission, and I point my gun at this woman just to intimidate her, but turns out she's not intimidatable. Either she is depressed, or she is non-fearful. And I think it's actually both. But we shall never, ever, ever find out. Ignore the corpse. But anyway, I think I'm going to end the video here, Epic Gamers. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm sorry for, I'm sorry, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and the next video should be a Minecraft or a GTA video. Peace out, Epic Gamers.